pink blanket was draped over the glossy white crib, and the moonlight was shining through a slightly open door. I usually slept through the night, but that night I was fussy. Grandpa and Grandma were sitting in the living room, and my brother, Dave, who was wrapped in his cozy blue blanket, was sleeping in the bed next to me. On the floor near Dave's bed, there was a step stool he used to climb up and get down from the bed. The yellow, ducky step stool was his co-conspirator. There I was, swaddled in my comfortable, fuzzy blanket, dreaming of unicorns and pink clouds, when suddenly I began to cry. "I will go check on her," my grandma said. As she made her trip down the hallway, the sound of my cries stopped. Grandma quietly tiptoed back to the living room. A few minutes later, the crying began again, and the tip-tap of her footsteps quickly followed. When my crying stopped, so did my savior. The routine continued, and Grandma finally decided to wait at the door and see what the mystery was all about. Just as she was about to walk away, she saw the culprit. Dave, dressed in his onesie, wiggled across the bed and down the side to where his little toes reached the step stool. He looked around as though he was preparing the heist of his life, and seeing that he was all alone, he continued with his plan. He dragged the ducky stool over to my crib, scaled up the side like a mountain climber, and reached all the way down to my pacifier. Without any hesitation, he ripped it out of my tight-lipped mouth and put it into his. While he was sucking away at my lifeline, Grandma ran to get the camera. As I wailed, Dave very slowly put the pacifier back in my mouth, and the crying stopped. He was dragging the ducky stool back to its original position when Grandma burst in through the door. He was caught red-handed. This story has been told numerous times through the years, yet it always makes me smile. It has been told so vividly that I feel as though I were standing and watching from the door beside my grandma. I learned, not too long after the incident, that Dave and I would share everything: clothes, books, parents, grandparents, and attention. Through the years, the ducky stool has been around many tiny toes, boxes, and closets, but it will always remain under my care and supervision.